You tuned in with your boy Bekoe, the illest on middays, and on the call I got my homie Josh K. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, yo, Bekoe. What's good?
If I had some applause or some drums, some bombs, I would have.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know, you've been out here doing some phenomenal things. You're a phenomenal R&B singer. Been doing your thing for some years. As we all know, COVID-19 has hit. So how has that affect you as an artist, especially an artist that recently signed?
Man, it really just kind of just threw everything into a loop, or for a loop, I would say, because this is something new that we've never experienced. So there was no playbook on, you can do this or the audibles for it. It was just all new, so it was really just been adjustment and trying to evolve, and move with what's going on. Like I said, I just had that performance at Soldier Field with Lloyd. It was just different, I'm telling the crowd to make some noise, they got to honk their horns. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
So different,
I mean, I gotta ask you a little bit more on that too, because where you performing at, what they call that, like a pull up, what kind of?
It's called a drive-in fest. It was so weird, bro. Different.
Do you see yourself doing that again?
With everything where everything is headed, I probably will do it again. I probably won't be the only artist to do it. They had the baby out here first. Now they had another 2 concerts after us. It was a more hip hop concert, and it was like a Latino concert, and it was all driving fest. So it was like, you gotta adjust with what's going on.
And I saw some of the images too, and the crowd was definitely rocking. You did your thing. Now, on the signing, for those that don't know, you recently inked a deal with the OG himself, Fabolous. You signed to his label.
Yeah.
Now, previous to even you signing to that label, you already had deals on the table. Like I said, you've been doing this. So with you passing up on, previous deals, what actually led you to say, you know what, I'm not going to be independent anymore. I'm going to actually sign to Fabolous. So what led you to do that?
I would say just the relationship that me and him built over the years. That's really what it was. It felt good in my gut. And like I say, it really just came down to the relationship and then the terms, and the things that he lets me do. Like I keep full creative control. I have 100% of my publishing, things like that. And, he's been rocking with me for a long time, giving me looks, giving me verses. So it just felt right at the end of the day.
How long have you and Fab been in tune with each other?
Like 2014, 2015. It's like 5 years.
Yeah, y'all been rocking for a minute, because I know you've been on some of his songs. He's been on some of your songs. You wrote songs. If I'm not mistaken, I saw him on, I think you promoted an interview not too long ago on your IG of him like shouting you out at Sway.
Yeah, he was on Sway. He was talking about a song on this album called Us vs. the World, which features Chris Brown and Tiana Taylor. I wrote the hook on that joint. So how that joint came about is like I had linked with this producer named Lear. I heard the beat. I wrote to it, put the hook on it, sent it to Fab. It was supposed to be on my project. And then he was like, yo, I need this. This is crazy. So then I was like, all right. I had already given him Frenemies. So Frenemies was already placed on the album. And then that's when the talks came of like, you know what, I think I'm gonna want to sign you if it's something you're interested in. I was like, yeah, cool. So once we had that conversation, I got straight to work. Like, okay, I'm gonna start working on my catalog. Through that course of me working on my catalog, I was still sending records like, yo, check this out. I'm thinking how you like this one? I think this should be on the project, or, whatever we decided to do in the future. So I sent him that, and he was like, yo, this is crazy. Can I get this from our album? Like, I was like, this is a simplified story. I was like, yeah, for sure. At the end of the day, you the captain of the team, so we got to make sure your album come out first, and then, I'll follow in line afterwards. But by me being humble, Chris Brown ended up singing it. I didn't even know it was going to be Chris. So if I would have been like, nah, I want to keep this, I wouldn't have got that opportunity.
I mean, how was it knowing that Chris Brown sung your hook on a Fabolous record?
I ain't even know till he sent it back to me. Like, he sent it back to me with just Chris on the hook. That's how you know he trusts me, too. He sent it back to me with just Chris on the hook. Like, open verses, everything, That's trust. That was a test, too, you know what I'm saying? But when he sent it back to me, I was like, yo, is this Chris singing? And he was like, yeah. I was just like, yo, crazy.
I got to definitely send my congrats to you, because not only have you been writing songs for not just yourself, but as you see major artists? You got a single titled So Tough. Incredible record. The video itself too. What was it like, putting that video together?
And it was super dope because, I've done a lot of videos over the course of my career, but this was like the most, I would say the largest budget, the biggest video that I've done. So it was just dope to see it come together, to shoot it in New York and really just get a positive moment during the whole, COVID quarantine situation. So it was dope.
What I enjoy most about the video is seeing you and your wife together. Photo shoot, because she modeled, and then here it is, she taking pictures of you modeling. So it was a very unique, I would say a very unique vision on that vision board. Whoever created that, they snapped.
That was Dre Vinci, man. Yeah, like when he sent me the tree, man, he was like, yeah, because I always wanted to do a video like that. It was crazy, and I didn't even tell him that. He just sent me that treatment. I was like, oh, this is dope. And then like she shoot me, and then at the end flip it around and show like, yo, she really a model. It was cool.
Now, with this single coming out, you've also recently put out on your IG that you have an EP coming, Lover's Lane.
Yeah, partnering with Lover's Lane to create this. What's the series? In the series, that was Fab's idea. So it's going to be a 3-part series. That's why the first one's only 3 tracks, because it's Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then each act it gets a longer track list. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been working hard on it. It's it's coming out. It's going to be fire. Yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to dropping it.
Wait, I heard you say you got a partner. You partnered with Lover's Lane?
Yeah. So that whole shoot was at Lover's Lane in store. So like, I'm partnering with them. So like, when the project drops, I'll probably do like a pop-up signing at Lover's Lane. I have merch coming. You know what I'm saying, that they'll probably sell at Lover's Lane and stuff like that. So it's dope. And this happened. This all happened on accident because we were trying to come with the song. I mean, the project title, and my management dream code was like, "Man, you should call it Lover's Lane." And I was like, "Yo, that's a store out here." He said, "A what?" I'm like, "Yo, that's like an adult store out here." He was like, "For real?" So now I sent him the store, and he was like, "Oh, this is crazy, bro. This is it." So they didn't even know Lover's Lane the store existed because it's only in Illinois and Indiana. They're in New York, so they didn't even know. They just thought the title was cool. So they reached out to Lover's Lane, and Lover's Lane was like, "Yo, we'd love to be a part of this."
I'm excited to say, but you said merch up the whole time. I'm thinking about lingerie. Like you finna have lingerie for the ladies. Wow.
I'm gonna have lingerie. I'm gonna have like dope merch for like the fellas too. Like I'm making like we make it look dope, fly for the ladies and fly for the fellas too.
So when can we expect the drop? I know Lover's Lane is available for pre-sale right now, but when can everyone expect it?
It comes out on October 2nd.
And of course, So Tough is on this EP. I mean, break down So Tough one time for the people, man.
Man, So Tough. Like I said, I recorded that in 2018. That was the first joint I recorded in my studio that I put together in Chicago. It really just came about like just linking with my homie Trey Beats in New York. Some of the records was penned, and I kind of like finished it off when it was sent to me. I was like, yo, this is crazy. When I recorded it, I just sent it to Fab, like, yo, check this out. And he was like, yo, this is fire. Sent me back a bunch of emojis. And he's like, I'm a mess with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. Sent it back in like 3 days. I guess I caught him at the right moment, like, or he really liked the record, sent it back. I was like, yo, this is nuts. So I held the record this whole time because I just knew it could be a big record,
You did a party for your 500K. What you gonna do when you hit that meal, man?
I'm gonna do another private dinner, but just instead of having 2 tables, probably have 4 tables and invite people like yourself, you know what I'm saying, that have been supporting me, just to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the support and I appreciate y'all.
Hey, I definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna come get my grub on.
Yeah. Hey, like I say, Act 1 come out on the 2nd, but Act 2 come out on December. Well, the estimated date is December 5th. And remember the record I told you what Jeremiah was trying to get? That's gonna be on there.
Well, you done just let out a secret. Man, I appreciate you taking our time to chop it up with me on Vocalo. I mean, let everybody know what single about to play. We gonna run it up.
Yo, it's your boy Josh K. Bekoe about to premiere my single, So Tough, featuring Fabolous. And rock with me, boy. Follow me on all social medias. Singer Josh K. We're gonna keep going crazy.
Again, man, thank you. You enjoy the rest of your day. Kiss the baby girl on the cheek for me and say hi to the wife, man.
For sure. Appreciate you, my boy.